having fun together, drinking some coffee and wine, and see what comes out of the confrontation between experienced exhibition making and the idea of the Dogma film.
Exhibition making and the practice of being critical about exhibitions and critiquing the way in which exhibitions are put together, it seems to lag far behind other cultural practices, and I think this is maybe Thomas and my attempt to sort of put our boot into that world and to encourage people to disagree with us but to come up with their own ideas. You think before you exhibit and experiment. The best exhibitions for me are those that are put on because you don't know enough about something. And the other is to remember, this is number 7 if you're reading the Bible, is to remember that exhibitions are part of show business, that people come voluntarily, they have much better things to do with their time, and therefore you need to entertain them. And that does, I mean, I'm allergic to the word fun, so it's not the entertainment that you get with bright colours in science centres that I'm interested in, because that's terrible. Reject almost every idea that you have for an exhibition. Subjects without objects are empty, and objects without subjects are stupid.
Get rid of all the paraphernalia and be true to the original stuff. That was the original Dogma thinking. There are thousands of scholars out there that have tried to convince humanities and social science people that science is not just the ready-made thing you read in textbooks, but there is a kind of production process going behind there. Do museums know about that? Very rarely. They still produce exhibitions as if they were kind of textbooks, and that's why I think it's so important to make it into a dogma and not just recommend, also remember that. No, that's the only thing it should be about, and forget everything about ready-made science. It's banned from exhibitions from now on. Never ever show ready-made science. Otherwise it's not a dogma.
One can say that the museum is mirroring the society. What you would think about a dogma saying, make controversial displays?
I don't agree, especially not with number 14. I don't see why we should only use, for example, natural light and let the natural layout of the building be apparent.
Is it contradicting your earlier view against the using digital art in the museums? What do you think?
I often get incredibly bored in exhibitions, and I would actually argue that exhibitions do not automatically create playfulness amongst adults, and I wonder whether you could expand a bit more why you would never make exhibitions for educational purposes.
I think both of you should go and see the Invention and Play exhibition at the National Museum of American History in Washington.
And we found from doing that, and by also doing it in a way where we're really impassioned about, as individuals, what we think is interesting and what other people might, as a consequence, find interesting as well, is that, you know, large groups of audiences come in, and the younger children and teenage audiences absolutely what we call step up to that. They feel that passion and they sense that, and they come along for the journey and they get out of it whatever it is that they want to get out of it.
Great, thank you. And I think that's going to be the last word.